Hello, Driver Radio fans. Richard Rush here today with Walt McLean behind the camera. And today we're going to talk about the 2020 Hyundai Sonata, which is an all-new car for this year, and a brand new collection, or I guess a redesign, I should say. And well, there you are, Sonata. So for folks that don't know, if you didn't see this car in the Super Bowl ad, um, it is the Smart Park feature that John Krasinski talked about. That's what I just demonstrated. You can do it from a remote control. It's really, really cool, folks, if you need to get into a tight space. But with that said, Walt, let's give everyone a quick walk around. Again, folks, all new, completely redesigned for 2020, the Sonata. They've done these LED lights. If you can, it's actually kind of hard to see, and Walt, I don't even think can show them, but it actually goes up into the hood. These LED lights do, and there's a little bit of a separation, so it looks like it blends into the design, but it goes probably a quarter of the way up the hood, which is really, really cool. They've elongated this car a little bit. You'll see the back end, and I'll be honest, for folks that are more used to the luxury side of things, you'll notice this slanted back end and kind of how they've integrated the trunk into it is reminiscent of that, which is those fancier cars. As you get into the interior, again, folks, all new, all redesigned for 2020. You'll see the infotainment system. It's got the Bose sound system, which works really well. It's got the Hyundai infotainment system. They haven't done a whole lot to change it, which is nice. It works really well. Heated and ventilated front seats, a heated steering wheel. You've got all of the safety features that you could imagine. The highway, it'll even steer you on the highway. It'll steer you driving down the road. It's one of the better safety systems that we've driven. It's got the touch transmission. Oh, apologize. I did lock the car, so um, it does have some of the touch screen or the touch capabilities as far as when you're selecting park, you just push the button rather than changing the actual gear selector. When you get into the rear here, you've got a USB port, you've got vents, there's enough room. This seat is actually set in for the exit position for the driver, which is a nice feature there. And so again, if you've got 4 6 foot people, you can fit them in here without too much of an issue. As we pop the trunk, I'm unaware of a button being back here. I'm not sure if there is, so Hyundai, I apologize. Please correct us if there is. Otherwise, you got it on the key fob or inside the cab there, which is nice. But again, you'll see it pop all the way open. You've got the 60/40 rear folding seat, which is nice, and plenty of cargo room in here, which makes this very easy to use. Also, you'll notice you've got the I guess kind of the air deflectors, which helps with the aerodynamic properties of it. There's also a couple other things. I didn't mention the digital key. It doesn't work with iPhone as of now, so we didn't get to try it out. But with Android, basically, you can take your key fob, put it onto your phone, which is obviously behind the camera, or is the camera, and you can actually use that moving forward. One thing, Walt, I'm not sure you showed is the sunroof, and we'll probably have to show it above. It gives a nice full panoramic sunroof here, folks, which is a really, really great feature. I love that on this vehicle. Folks, I can't tell you. Well, real quick, fuel economy, 27 and 36 for an average of 31. It's got a 5-year, 60,000 mile new vehicle warranty, a 10-year, 100,000 mile powertrain warranty, and it's also got. Let me see the engine. I believe it's the turbocharged. Yep, the 1.6 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, which works really well at our altitude. It's got the heads-up display on it, and I think that's about it. Oh, I also forgot to mention it does have the 360-degree camera system, and it's got lane departure deals, or I guess cameras, to where when you click your blinker, you should still check your mirrors, but you don't really need to in all cases, because the mirror will actually show you your blind spot as you're driving. You never have to take your eyes off the road, which is a really, really great feature. I mentioned the Smart Park feature. You can enable that in the cab or not. The Smart Park is only available on the higher trim levels. I believe the Limited, which is what this trim level is. Folks, I asked a bunch of people, and apologize for the longer review, what they thought the price tag of this car is. And once you sit in it and feel it, you'll see what I'm talking about. And I got several answers in the 50 to 55 range. Folks, this car as it sits is 34,365. It's a tremendous bargain, especially in the other cars in this class. I would put this as the top of the class with the technology, the safety features that you get. The Smart Park, I'll be honest, it's not necessarily going to make you buy the car or not. It's a cool add-on feature. It's not going to make me buy it or not, but it's something to consider. And honestly, when you look at the overall value of the car, it may just push that over the top for you. So if you want to learn more about this vehicle, head to your local Hyundai dealer. Check it out. Get yourself in it. Get your family in it. You're going to want to, especially if you're in the market for this full-size sedan. It's going to be up there with the other top competitors of the world, I should say. So if you head to your local Hyundai dealer, let them know that John and Richard Rush from Drive Radio sent you.